video is purely made for entertainment purposes only, and not to be taken seriously. If you're easily offended, then leave the video now and go watch some other shit to get pissed off at. Alright, let's fucking do this.
On Smack Attack, Big Ray and Colin were talking about the 8-Track Corpse. They were talking about 8-Track Brown over here.
There is no one more trans wealthy than the one 8-Track Brown. He is, I mean, the 8-Track Black is the most hung of the 8-Tracks, but more wealthy. There is no one more trans wealthy than the one 8-Track Brown.
And then they forgot what my 8-Track colors were.
You know who the most late of the 8-Track core is?
Who's that?
Whichever color Billy Ray Valentine is.
Allow me to remind people, I am 8-Track the Gray, the most beautiful and the wisest of all the 8-Tracks, you dumb motherfucker. Okay? So remember that and keep that, okay? 2, they try to say I'm 8-Track late because I didn't go to the right?
Well then he's 8-Track late. That's what we're gonna call him.
8-Track late. Yep, that's what we're gonna call him.
You know what? Strangler Steve, Andrew Bello, that is Billy Ray Valentine's new moniker. He is 8-Track late.
To be late, you actually have to be there. I didn't have to be there, jackass, all right? I'm 8-Track the Gray, and if I'm any type of late, I'm trans late, nigga. So I can get there, I can get there at 8:55 p.m. and just take out the P and add an A, and I was there 12 hours before the time I should have been. You get me? So stay the hell away from me. Don't start something you don't want to start. Both of you also. Anyway.
Goddamn right. You ain't want these problems with the 8-Track Corpse, yo. We the 8-Track Corpse for a reason.
Since y'all do the chopper so well, I guess can I bring a name to the forefront?
Dude, what you are the third part of Voltron here. You're not asking for shit here. You tell people what to do around here. Go ahead.
On the leg or the head?
I don't know. You get to pick.
I'll be the head because
you can't be the penis though. Even though that's where you would like to hover around and be around. I get that, but you can't be that. So
F you.
We have the Lionheart, Chris Jericho. This is before he was Y2J. This is before he was the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. And then we have am I allowed to say his name?
This is Ben's network, so go ahead.
All right. We have the crippler, Chris Benoit, and I gotta be honest with you, he absolutely killed her in this match.
You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
SmackDown has become Family Ties. We've got Brian out there talking about his fucking kid. We got The Miz out there talking about his fucking kid. We got Lacey Evans out there with her fucking kid. I don't give a shit about your kids. I'm like Brock Lesnar. I want to see two people go out there and fight over championships. That's what I am tuning in to see. I don't give a shit about your kids.
I can tell you right now, my black ass is not going to sleep thinking about a man bending over and slapping his cheeks. But as I'm talking to y'all right now, the thought of seeing that shit again, I really thought the first time was the only time. And yes, I know, he's saying kiss his ass. I don't care. Then just say kiss your ass. Why would you bend over and bang your fucking ass cheeks? The favorite pose? Show them the favorite pose. Yeah, show them the favorite pose, Bobby. Lashley. Nah. That's Vince McMahon in the back going, Ashley. Oh, yeah.
This has to be real life, because this can't be a work. There's no freaking right in the history of wrestling that would write something this stupid. Are you serious?
Obviously, you haven't been watching Raw, but that's besides the point.
So they're gonna have. So now they're having. So instead of just giving the title to EC3 and making him happy, his Auntie D gave him the finger and made this tournament. So now
turn me on, which would turn me on. But anyway, go ahead.
So now you got a whole bunch of guys. Braun was in the first thing of the tournament.
Can we go back to the finger thing? Is it 2 fingers or 1?
It would turn into a whole 5.
Oh, ignore me.
No,
Wait,
he said
what?
turn into a whole
Turn into a whole 5.
Oh, fist?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a good fisting, my friend.
He's got a small hand. The fist would be just right.
What did this turn into? What are we talking about?
And Dixie's hands are very old, and her bones are probably soft. It'll slip right in.
Yeah.
Ryan Satin, you piece of filth. Ryan Satin, it is time for you to go to the chopper. It is long overdue because you are a butthurt son of a bitch, little snowflake, freaking Ryan Satin, dude. What did he do to you? Just explain real quick. Come on.
Well, Ryan Satin took a screenshot of what happened on SmackDown when The Fiend came out from under the ring, and he's like, I forgot the exact words he used when he was like, dudes, when they see women do anything on the internet. And then, my first tweet to him was, you have to be the most vaginal male I've ever seen. And then my second tweet was, I sent back the same picture saying Ryan Satin when he sees Mia Khalifa in the supermarket. Because apparently that dude follows porn stars in Whole Foods. This is the information that I got. So when I got that little bit of information, I was like, oh, really? So let me remind him of his creepy history. And to be fair, this was a guy we had on our show at one point.
He was on the PW Hustle way back.
Ryan out there trying to be, Mr. White Knight or whatever, Mr. Snowflake, Mr. Male Feminist, using vaginal words. I probably assume that he uses the word inappropriate probably 15,000 times a day, you little punk bitch. So, with that being said, Ryan Satin took it upon himself to block the dastardly one. He blocked Dick Dastardly on Twitter. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck that says, bruv. I can't read that shit right now. I don't read bitch.
On your phone.
Yeah, but I don't read bitch, so I can't understand it anymore. So
That's a foreign language to us real niggas. You understand?
He's a trans bitch.
It's something we don't understand.
He's a trans bitch. I get it.
But he's a trans bitch and not in the way that you're thinking. He's just a trans bitch.
As much as WWE wants this Dana Brooke to be something, nobody gives a fuck about Dana Brooke.
It's the Batista rub.
I don't give a fuck. Batista can rub her stupid plastic-induced clit all he wants. This woman is not over. Nobody cares about her. She gets in the ring. She does the stupid China handstand flipping elbow gimmick over. She must have did that shit like 10 times during the match. That's like the only thing she really does well. And that's it. That's who she is. She looks like she's doing a duck face when when the girls take the selfies, they do the whole fucking duck face with the lips all puckered. That's the way she looks like normal. Not a fan. I think she's a good wrestler and all, but it's just she's not getting over. I don't think she should be a baby face. She's a better heel. Aren't we all?
For the longest time, I was waiting for Super Callow to be someone that I knew. Turns out he's just Super Callow. He's no one else. The entire time I'm like, who is this guy, right? He has to be somebody. Like JL was Jerry Lynn, right? So I thought this was some wrestling star from Mexico that they put under a mask, or some wrestling, or the Dynamite Kid. It's the Dynamite Kid under a mask, and they called him Super Callow. No, it's not. It's just Super Callow. He's a real wrestler.
No. You're actually wrong with that, buddy.
What's that?
No, he was somebody. Are you serious? Like
of course he was somebody. He was Super Callow.
No, he was a wrestler that we all freaking know, and we know now. Are you serious, dude? Are you joking with me?
I'm that serious.
He's
like a late period.
He wrestled well. I mean, he has a gimmick name, but his shoot name is Ben Dewar.
You're an ass. I'm like, who is he gonna tell me about right now? Hey, I never knew Ben Hamin was Super Callow, okay? I had no idea.
But why you gonna stooge off? Unbelievable. You notice how I used
You did it.
I used his shoe name. I didn't say it was Ben Hamin. Unbelievable.
Like, people don't know who Ben Hamin is, doofus.
What a mark. What if we have some new fans here who don't know who the hell Ben Hamin is?
Well, they just got smartened up.
I just love the fact that people are hating on Cody, man, and you got people that hate on Cody like I hate on Triple H. So I guess I kind of know how that feels now. But coming out with the Thronebreaker shirt, which I am going to get. Yes, I am going to get. I'm going to get 2, so hopefully I can get Cody to autograph 1. So
you fucking Mark.
Goddamn right, what the fuck?
They could have done half of this match, and people would have been completely satisfied with it. Of course, they did only do half the match, and the other half of the match was setting up all these freaking spots. I mean, there was an awful lot of just standing around waiting for shit to get put together in this thing. Like, at one point, Becky and Charlotte just stood in the ring while Asuka and Kairi were doing something. Oh, Kairi was trying to throw the fucking chairs into the goddamn ring. And of course, they have the itty-bitty one trying to throw these fucking chairs into this ring. And Charlotte and Becky just stand there and watch her, and it's like, climb the fucking ladder! Grab the goddamn titles! Let's fucking go home! I can go take a nap before I go to work. I won't have to be awake for 16 fucking hours to talk about this goddamn shit show. But here we are!
Ryan, do you know what happens to beta males when they talk shit to the dastardly one on Twitter? Or do you know what happens to beta males when they block the dastardly one on Twitter? Do you know what happens when guys like yourself try to call out other dudes and you're following bitches around a Whole Foods market like a virgin geek?
Stop that, Ryan.
You know what happens? You get your ass to the fucking chopper.
That's right.
So that's where we're going with you, Ryan Satin. And everybody who retweeted my fucking tweet is gonna know that your ass just got sent to the motherfucking chopper.
You know, go ahead, bro.
Make your vote. Do the right thing.
I'll be short, sweet, and to the point. Unanimous. Send them to the chopper, motherfuckers.
We're gonna send this bitch nigga to the chopper, man. Hey, listen, Ryan Satin, I want you to know, you did this shit to yourself. Nobody else. You got nobody to blame but you. You ready?
You got nobody to blame but yourself and Jared Hall.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper! Damn, son, where'd you find this?